Uh, oh hey guys, I'm back with another reaction video. I know it's been a while, but I'm gonna react to a Gametoons video. So Doey the Doman abandoned at birth. Abandoned at birth, yeah. Though these videos are weird. So but taking all you're not can't watch Gametoons videos in like a normal video. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's get started now.
Some people think that making toys is all science. Gizmos, gadgets, springs, and sprockets.
I mean, technically, that average toy store, it isn't exactly science, so, I mean, I'm no toy maker, but I'm pretty sure it is, and if there's conveniently a toy maker watching this video, correct me if I'm wrong.
And it usually is. But sometimes, just sometimes, making toys requires a little heart.
I feel like most toys require making art. What? It was like...
I've never been more sure of anything in my life.
They each gave a piece of themselves to make me.
What? What happened to saying that he used to be like the person working there? And another thing, what they said was wrong. There was 3 different children who, one of them was accidentally went to the whole toy, but this is whole what they say is all wrong.
So I would be whole.
You're going into that. This all didn't happen.
Why, hello there, little one.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I still remember that moment. At first there was stillness, and then, poof, I was alive.
But they made another video talking about how he became, so they're contradicting what their own thing that they said.
You're our son.
And your name is Doey.
Doey.
But they originally said that came from him, the stupid, what they said the name of being, his real name being Doman, which is the fakest name.
Out of that. Our own little Doman. Can you believe it? There we were. A happy little family. At that moment, I thought the good times would last forever. Of course, they didn't. In fact, they barely lasted at all. See? That's how it's done, Doey. Now you try.
Don't worry, sweetie. Learning to control your powers takes practice.
You'll be morphing like a pro in no time.
No, it's too soon.
They found us.
Honey, are you okay?
Won't budge. Stay calm, you two. I'll be there in just a...
No!
This is weird. The prototype?
Listen to me, Doey. No matter what
I think this is where they finally changed the prototype to the oh wait. At this time the prototype, oh yeah, if it says, I'm not exactly watching these videos but around this time when this video came out, the prototype still was unknown.
You stay hidden. Do you understand? Now run! Run!
That's not really abandoned, what they're saying. Why do you fall so slow?
Just like that, I was all alone. A child without parents to love and support him. Abandoned at birth.
That's not what abandoned
I had only been conscious for a few hours. How was I supposed to stay safe? I didn't know anything about Playtime Co. or all the horrible monsters living inside it.
Is it so... They're literally changing, disregarding their own story, what they said. How can they can't keep them consistent to their own storyline?
I was so little, slow, weak.
They're saying slow, but they're making them run pretty fast, and
I had no hope of outrunning Pianosaurus, much less fighting it. My only chance at survival was to use the Doey powers granted to me.
Doey powers is because he's made of dough.
See? That's how it's done, Doey. Now you try.
It's not exactly Doey powers, it's just powers
This was
with
it.
like
Now
dough.
or never. I did it. My first morph. I would have jumped for joy if it had come in more pleasant circumstances. But there was no time to celebrate. I realized then that life in this place was no picnic.
What a beautiful day for a picnic, don't you think?
It's dark and musty and miserable. Just like every other day down here in this pit.
It's not about the weather, Simon. It's
Weather?
all about stuffing our faces with our...
They were saying weather, but if they're inside a building, weather isn't really like much of a thing to think about.
all these delicious treats!
Maggie was
A picnic like with cupcakes, cake, pie, and maybe like something else. That's not like, I mean, not that I don't think sweets on a picnic, but like usually have like sandwiches, juice boxes or something. Not what I envision when I think picnic.
lying. It was a whole smorgasbord of desserts. A spread like I'd never seen before. And I was
Okay, I did not expect Doey to say that since that's not exactly like, I mean, I know the word, but like that's not exactly like a word you would. Oh, just like what?
hungry. Starving, really. Desperate for my first meal. They wouldn't mind if I took a little for myself, right? I'm sure they'd share.
Listen to me, Doey. No matter what happens, you stay hidden. Do you
Oh.
understand?
No, it was too dangerous. No one could be trusted. I needed to be sneaky, steal the cake without being seen. Be quick, I thought. Be quiet. Duck behind cover to stay out of sight. And if all else fails,
Hey, what's that over there?
improvise.
I don't see anything.
Just an ugly colored rock.
Without Mom and Dad to guide me, I needed to be independent. To
Wait, are the
overcome.
cupcakes just infinity? They keep eating them and it's not changing the size of them. Well, I guess they got magic cupcakes about to just.
And I thought I did. Until
Aha! I thought I smelled a thief. Hold it right there!
You're not going anywhere.
I was surrounded. So I did the only thing I could think of.
Well, don't just stand there. Get him!
They're not
Get him!
conveniently easy. They're surprisingly easy.
Watch where you're going, numbskull!
It was Baba Chops. She's the one with the thick goat noggin.
Shut up, you guys. Look.
Is goat now? I thought okay, they were obviously a sheep. They really talked about that in chapter 5, of course. Even before that, it's obvious that they were sheep. But then they said they were a lamb, and now they're saying they're a goat. Gametoons, do you know your animals? They teach us in kindergarten. Like preschool, whatever school.
little guy.
They teach that early on.
He's all tuckered out.
2 seconds ago, you wanted to squish him.
That's because I thought he was a sneaky food stealer. And I guess he was, in a way. But he's so frail.
Wait,
He might-
how did their arms stretch out? I saw, you guys saw, their arms shouldn't be able to do that.
He's starving. We should help him. Simon, you clean up all this mess.
Wait, you think that would be the last character who would worry about that since their whole thing like it's sweet, but
Ah!
And in an instant, I became like family to the nightmare critters. They fed me, kept me warm, and made sure I grew up big and strong. They were more
they're changing their own so.
parents to me than my
I
real
mean,
mom and
the only thing I would say the same as the nightmare critters and Doey being there, which isn't even mentioned in the game.
dad ever were. Except they weren't. They didn't even know my real name.
Doey.
The critters just called me Goober. They found us. My father's words still echoed in my head after all these years. Who found us? Why did they want to hurt my family?
Aw, hey, little guy. You okay? You look upset.
I was. I felt a pain growing inside me like never before. Confusion, rage, fear. I didn't know whether to be angry at that robot hand for taking away my parents or at myself for never avenging their death. And without the ability to speak, I could never communicate all this frustration to the others.
Goober's body. It's changing colors. That's not part of the plan.
What?
Someone distract him!
There it was.
Hey, Goober, look.
A little bowler hat, just like the one my dad used to wear. What do you guys think? Is it too small? Whoa!
Goober can talk?
I sure can. And my name's not Goober. It's Doey. Doey the Dough Man.
Get out of here, Doey. It's not safe.
No, you all have done everything for me.
I mean, they're smaller, so if anything, Doey would be able to do something like we've seen in the game what he does. But another thing is, they're not exactly they're the small ones. They should be the going.
I wouldn't have lasted much longer on my own. Now it's my turn to save you.
So they're saying the red part, which is in your grade, which is wrong. The only thing grade was that one kid like that was part of Doey that had anger issues.
I wasn't going to be like my parents. I was going to protect the ones I love.
Okay, so now they're saying, isn't that kind of what they did? They did the best they did. They told Doey that they need the guild, honestly, so that they're trying. But literally, they told them to go. The only difference is that they weren't able to fight much, but they were able to. So that's honest. Doesn't make a lot of sense what you're saying.
I was going to fight. Not a scared little boy anymore, Pianosaurus. You're no match for me.
They use his intentions.
Thank you, Doey.
You saved us!
I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you guys, no matter what comes our way.
So this video basically just contradicts that whole other video. So this video was real weird, but hope you like it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you like these videos, hit the bell notification to never miss a new video, and you can like comment down if you have any video suggestions or literally anything. I read the comments, so I'll go now.